How does sexual reproduction benefit a species? First of all, what is sexual reproduction? It is a process which two individuals of the same species produce offspring. Meiosis occurs in the parent's body, creating gametes that only contain one half of the genetic information. Fertilization takes place, usually during estrous cycles for most species, internally or externally. The two gametes from different individuals join and create a zygote with combined genes. The zygote now has a complete set of unique genetic information. The offspring produced will have genes from both parents. A complete unique organism is born through this process. Many species reproduce through sexual means. Pea pods, for example, reproduce through sexual reproduction. The change in their genetics will continue through generations. Animals, like cows, sheep, and even humans, reproduce through sexual reproduction. That's why there are different colored cows and different breeds of sheep. There are a lot of benefits of sexual reproduction. Diversity is one of the results of sexual reproduction. Over here, two pea pods go through meiosis. The male and female gametes meet and produce new zygotes. Many possibilities of combinations of the genetic information in the offspring are shown here. Sexual reproduction creates new combination of gene. No offspring should be completely identical because there are so many different combinations. New traits are created through the combination of different genes. Some become advantageous and healthy organisms survive and produce more offspring. Sexual reproduction leads to evolution. At the bottom of the picture is the ancestor of the finches on the Galapagos Islands. Because every individual is slightly different, some survived through natural selection and others didn't. After generations, many species of finches appeared, each possessing different traits developed. The same species developed different traits because their genetic combinations are all slightly different. The individuals with advantageous phenotypes survive through natural selection. As time passes by, the original species will evolve and in some cases new species will be created. Sexual reproduction creates new combination of genes. It was not mentioned before, but sexual reproduction also eliminates harmful mutations. When an individual of a species possesses harmful mutations, it often dies without reproducing. Thereby it does not pass on the mutations to the next generation. No offspring is identical to another if they were produced through sexual reproduction. This lowers the possibilities of extinction because they will not be wiped out by one incident. Rather, some individuals will remain due to some traits they have developed. Diversity is created through the different combinations of genetic information. This is the reason why we do not act, look, and think identically. As mentioned earlier when I talked about the finches, sexual reproduction leads to natural selection and eventually, evolution. Last but not least, sexual reproduction creates new trait that may help species to survive better. Sexual reproduction is beneficial to species that need diversity to evolve and fit into its environment. It benefits a species in many ways, and is something that awaits us to study more of.